Hi students, today we are going to see about the fifth unit intellectual property rights. Fifth unit is enforcement of IPR. First we are going to see about the what are the various types there in enforcement of IPR. And first type is general obligation. It is the section 1 of the IPR. It is the already we known as TRIPS agreement. As per the TRIPS agreement records that specified enforcement procedure will be available to permit effective action against any act of infringement of intellectual property rights covered by the agreements. The procedure must be applied in such a manner as to avoid creation of barriers to legitimate trade and to provide the safeguards against their abuse. It will be already noted on article 41.1. The as per enforcement procedures are to be fair and equitable, not unnecessarily complicate or costly, and entail unreasonable time limits. Then parties to a proceeding shall have an opportunity to review of final administrative decisions of at least the legal aspects of initial judicial decision on the merits of a case, except for acquittals in criminal cases. Article 41.4. These general applications are explained from Article 41.1 to 41.5. 41.5. The final one is the distribution of resource between the enforcement or intellectual property rights and the enforcement of law in general. These are all the general obligations in section 1. The next one is section 2. Section 2 is civil and administrative procedures and remedies. As per TRIPS agreement establishes guidelines concerning civil and administrative procedures which must be followed with respect to the enforcement of intellectual property rights. These sections will be explained in Article 43, 44 and 45 and 42 and then 46. The first from 42 is the equitable procedure, and 43 is evidence, 44 is injunctions, and 45 is damages, and 46 is the infringing goods or materials and implements used in the creation of infringing goods. Then next one is the article 47. It is the distribution and infringing goods or service and their channels of distribution. And then article 48 is indemnification of the defendant. And then 40 final one is the 49. It is the application of above guidelines to administrative procedures. These are all the covered in civil and administrative procedures and remedies in enforcement of intellectual property rights. The third section is the professional measures. As per TRIPS agreement establishes guidelines concerning professional measures to prevent the infringement of any intellectual IPR from occurring, and in particular to prevent the entry of goods into the channels of commerce in their jurisdiction. It includes the imported goods immediately after customer clearances. Then it will be explained in the article number 50. In article number 50 it denotes the irreparable harm or where there is a risk of evidence being destroyed. These are all the preventional measures. And then fourth one is section 4, special requirements related to the border measures. Every country have a international borders. As per TRIPS agreements provides for certain enforcement procedures related to the border measures to enable a right holder who has valid grounds for suspecting that the importation of counterfeit trademark or pirated copyright goods may take place to lodge an application of the suspension by the customer authorities. This will be explained in article number 42 and 51 and 53 and 54 and 55, 56 to 57 and 58. The 59 and 60 denotes the remedies of the special requirements related to border measures. Then last one is the criminal procedures. Criminal procedures is the last section, section 5. As per the TRIPS agreement, it requires the members to provide the criminal procedures and penalties to be applied at least in cases of willful trademark and counterfeiting or copyright piracy on commercial scale. They also have to provide for remedies such as an imprisonment, monetary fines, and seizure and forfeiture and destruction of the infringing goods of any materials and implements predominantly used for commission of offence. These are all the enforcement of various enforcement of intellectual property rights. Okay. Thank you.